Hey, true believers, ENGLENTINE here with a review of New Mutants: Dead Souls. And of course, right away, you're given one question. I mean, it's right out of the gate. Why are these mutants new? Yeah, the title doesn't work unless you're dealing with new students at the school. It just doesn't work. Until you realize, yeah, we know what this is. We know what this is. This was supposed to be the comic book tie-in to the movie before they moved the date, before they moved the release date for the New Mutants movie until next year. So, with that in mind, we start to read it. And they start up the book. It's in the middle of a story. They do these little blurbs. These little information boxes that say, hey, his name is Richter, and he's the badass of the group, and he can cause earthquakes. And they do that with each one of them to get you caught up, which I kind of like because it gets you right into this story. It really does. However, this feels exactly like what it is. It's a quick cash-in, and it feels like a quick cash-in. It's not horrible, but I don't know, it really does come off like a quick cash-in. They go to a small town because, well, they are there, and they hear some kids. They lift up, they run off. They find out monsters have attacked this town, and it ends up being a zombie horde. And so they have to deal with this zombie horde. I wish there's more to it. I really do. But the characterization is minimal, and it's all in the blurb. I mean, they're not so much characters in this book than they are caricatures. You want the stoic, you want the scary, you want the naive, you want the smartass. And it's like we're watching a 1980s John Hughes high school film where all the different cliques come together. And except for it's a superhero horror film, and yes, I'm going to call it that because this is a movie tie-in, and instead of an actual full-fledged story. I would love to get on this mic and to tell you how great this book is. I'm a big New Mutants fan, but once again, if you're a New Mutants fan, it's not so much that you're a fan of the characters, you're a fan of the title, because like I said, the only way it works if you're dealing with New Mutants, you put the older ones, the Sean Koyman, you put Rain as professors, or at least professor adjacent. The New Mutants has to deal with the newer students. Like I said, what we got here, it's entertaining. At the very least, you can read it, yeah, okay, that was nice, and then put it down, and after that, completely forget. There's an ending to it that's kind of, okay, yeah, I see how that works. I don't want to spoil anything, just in case you get it. For the price, I would say if you can find this in a dollar bin, it's worth it. If you're paying $5 for it, no, it isn't. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could say it is. I wish I could say go buy it. I wish I could say, hey, this is one of the best books on the market. We all do. It just doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. This is a miss. This is a miss in more ways than one. Like I said, the worst way is possibly the fact that it's a cash grab. It is a way to introduce the moviegoers to the characters, and I think in that way it would work. Or actually, if you have a young kid, maybe a tween, who wants to get into the New Mutants at this point, and they would have seen the movie, it's great for them. It's one of those scary, not scary kind of things. Like when you're a little kid and you watch The Wizard of Oz and it's scary, and then you go, oh, okay, it's not bad. For that, okay. But otherwise, skip. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? What did you think of the New Mutants: Dead Souls #1? Did you like it? Am I completely wrong? Please let me know how that is. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, by all means, tell me. Tell me how, too. Just don't, oh, you're a dumbass because you didn't like it. I did. You know, because that's how it sounds when people say stupid stuff like that. I would love to know the reasons. Because, yes, nobody's perfect and we all have different opinions. I would like to hear it. Put it in comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, click share, of course, because that gets word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell. Make sure that bell's rung because YouTube has been messing over the new tuber. Well, or the small tuber in my case. Yeah, not new, just I think I make people go away a lot. Anyway, once again, make sure that bell's rung because you don't want to miss a thing. Because cool things happen around these parts. And just like everybody else these days have been hit by YouTube's whatever's going on, we have a Patreon page. Of course, we got the tier system and such. And as Captain Frugal says, for as little as $1, you can help us out. And for as little as $1, it gets you into the graphic novel giveaway. Every month we pick one name out of a hat, and whoever wins gets their pick of one of these trade paperbacks or graphic novels. So go on over, drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. The link's in the description below. Thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, we say thank you very, very much for watching.